Right, so basically what I've done is I've just selected random letters, printouts of emails, stuff like that, and I've just tried to bunch them together so they're sort of relevant. This is council's accounts. Your rights. If you suspect fraud or improper use of the council's money, you should write to or phone the council's chief internal auditor. Your council will give you their name and address. If you have evidence of fraud, you may want to consider contacting the police. Well, I did, still do. He spent 3 years trying to arrest me, Cambridge Police. This is a postal requisition, a summons. And look who signed that. Wood, CC. There you go. And there is, I think there's a phone call still on the channel, because the police turned up outside the house one Saturday morning, I think, and ended up phoning me up instead of knocking on the door. And I actually asked in that, who signs the summons, and is the officer running the case. So, yeah, if that's still there. I can't remember what I called it. Your court hearing and trial date, Huntingdon Magistrates Court, trial 9th November. This was the one they told me was off. I've got that in here somewhere. The Crown Prosecution Service have been advised by Cambridgeshire Police that our witness, PC Nicola Lester, is not available for the current trial as she is on annual leave. Oh, actually, it's here. The Crown has written to the court today to request that the current trial date is vacated. And then they went ahead with it anyway. Now, I got this letter, I can't remember why, but I'd come home on a Tuesday night or something for some reason. And I got that letter then, and then the trial was on Thursday or something, and they went ahead with it. And I think by the Friday morning I had the fine on the doorstep or something. The district judge dealt with your case on 9th November, oh there we go, in your absence, and after looking at your correspondence received on 1st December, feels there is no response required. Well, no, considering I was told it wasn't on. 8th of May 2017, interestingly. Notification of fixture, this is the Crown Court. That's when Judge Enright told me I wasn't allowed to give evidence in court. Or contact the court. Or speak to any court employees. Now I've done a couple of these. This is the screenshots I took. It's our friend Pigman again, who was saying, why can't we have £5,000 a year for nothing, secretly. Photoshots of YouTube conversation labelled A to F. It should be noted at this point, with particular reference to F, that I am in obvious fear of my life from the police. As Pigman states, I will be sectioned and have an accident in jail. So quite clearly, Cambridgeshire police officers routinely have people murdered. Here we go. This is the confirmation of your order placed with Cambridgeshire 005 Web. That's the court. See, when you pay a court fine, you place an order for a product. Remember that. And this was the notification of fine and collection order. This was one of the reasons they were not last May, but the May before. 5 of them turned up with the bailiff. 5 coppers turned up with the bailiff and begged me to come to the door. Cambridgeshire Police really have nothing better to do, I think I called it. And begged me to come to the door, and this was all down to one of these. It's fine here. And as I put on there, I never paid it. And the warrant was 6 months out of date then. Look what I found. Forgotten I had these. Body cam. Body cam. And that's my interview with Cambridge Police, which just a few people have been watching recently. When they said the summons only has to have the correct address on it. Doesn't matter about any of the details, date of birth, nothing like that, no. Just the correct address.